The most powerful lunar eclipse of the year is here on 3rd of March. In this video, I'm going to discuss in brief what all things that you need to take care of, the timings of the lunar eclipse, what you should do to avoid the problems in your life, and how it may affect you. If you have subscribed my channel, thank you so much. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, then subscribe it so that you are getting the daily notifications from us on the videos that we post. So this particular lunar eclipse is taking place on 3rd of March. On the day of the lunar eclipse, moon will be sitting in the sign of the Leo. Sun, Mars, Mercury with Rahu is going to sit in the sign of the Aquarius. Venus will be sitting with the Saturn in the Pisces sign, which is a friendly sign to which is a friendly which will be Venus will be sitting with a friendly planet. The good part is that the Aquarius being aspected by the Jupiter sitting in the Gemini. This particular eclipse is going to take in place on Uttara Falguni Nakshatra. So how it is going to affect you? This particular eclipse effect will be seen in your life for coming 1 month. Energies will be very intense. You may feel like emotionally drained out, low on energy. You may not feel like praying or doing meditation. That is a negative effect of this particular eclipse. But being energies are very intense, you have to channelize this energies in the right direction. If you are not going to channelize the lunar eclipse energies in the right direction, then you are going to face a problem in your relationship. Intense fears or your fears, your insecurities are going to come out. And mentally, being moon is a planet which is connected to your emotions and the mental health, so mental health wise you may face the problem. So you have to make sure that you are overcoming to overcome this intense energy. Make sure on 3rd of March you are doing the remedies to overcome the challenges for coming 1 month. The Sutak rule will be applied as this particular eclipse is visible in India. So from 9:39 a.m. in the morning on 3rd of March till 6:46 p.m. in the evening till the evening, Sutak will be applied. During this time you can't start anything new, you can't pray, you can't go to any temple. So this is a time where you need try to do fasting if possible. If you are going to do the fasting, this is going to help you a lot, because eclipse is going to start in the later in the day, but when the effect of the eclipse will already be seen. So if possible, then try to drink only water on this day or take the light food on this day. From the morning, this will be going to help you out to overcome the effect. Anyways, the eclipse will be seen in India for 20 minutes, that is from 6:26 p.m. to 6:46 p.m. So make sure for this 20 minutes you are going into the deep meditation, you are doing the mantra chanting. The best is this time moon is with Ketu in the Leo, so try to pray to Lord Ganesha, listen to Ganesh Atharvashish Path. If you have a financial problem, then you can chant, listen, or meditate on the Shri mantra, or you can meditate and connect to Lord Shiva also on this day. Mantra chanting done on during this time for 20 minutes have a tremendous benefits. Energies will be very intense. If you are going to do meditation during this time, or you are doing any type of specific mantra chanting or during this time, or you are listening to any strotam, the energies will be very intense. You will be able to overcome your past life karmic blockages, and you will feel energies little bit lighter too. But make sure any mantra chanting you are doing, any srotam you are listening, you can't start it first time on this day. You have to listen to that mantra only, which you are doing it continuously, or you are listening to it since long. That mantra chanting only you can do during this time. After once the eclipse is over, then there is a lot of benefits being given for donation. So make sure after 6:46 p.m. you have to take a bath. Add the Ganga Jal in the bathing water if possible. Then try to, if you don't have a Ganga Jal or you are not nearby such river that you can find a Ganga Jal easily, then you can add the rose water also in your bathing water. After taking the bath, you have to do the donations. After 6:46 p.m. you have to donate sugar, rice to some needy, or you can feed cows bananas, you can feed cows fruits on this day. Or if possible, then in any Shiva temple you can offer the fruits. This will help you to overcome your karmic blockages. After that, you have to clean your home temple. Try to clean the home temple with a Ganga Jal. In each and every corner of your house, you have to sprinkle the Ganga Jal, and you have to do the Shuddhikaran of your house, so that all the negativity of the eclipse will be out. In the same way from your body too, that is, after the eclipse being over, you have to take a bath and you have to add a Ganga Jal in your bathing water. So if you are following this particular steps on this day, then this will help you out to overcome your past life karmic blockages, and the negative effect of this eclipse will be not seen on you. The intensity will be less. This is how you have to follow this. So make sure, try to do fasting on this day, follow these rules. It is going to help you out to overcome a lot of your challenges, and the energies will be very intense. You have to channelize this energies in the right direction. Otherwise it is going to create the problem in your personal life, professional life, or in the other part of life. Still, you have any question related to the eclipse, you can ask me on the comments. Thank you. Have a great day.